Home Minister Asaduzzaman Khan Kamal has said that steps will be taken to divide the country into red, yellow and green zones to prevent corona infection. He said this at a meeting of the Ministry of Public Administration with the Ministry of Health at the Secretariat. Health Minister Zahid Malik said a temporary lockdown would be carried out in the affected areas if necessary.
Red zone, yellow zone, green zone, আমরা মার্কিং করেছে।
We have marked the red zone, yellow zone and green zone as per the direction of Prime Minister. We held meeting today to discuss how we can turn the red zone into a green. Health Minister have took the note and he will give a proposal and will implement the proposal soon.
আমরা কিছু খুব শীঘ্রই সেটা বাস্তবায়ন করব।
প্ল্যান নীতিগতভাবে এখানে আলোচনা হয়ে গেছে।
We will give the specific plan if we see that the transmission rate is increasing in some area, then we will immediately put the area under lockdown. We will work as per the suggestion of experts.
বিশেষজ্ঞরা পরামর্শ দিবে সেই অনুযায়ী আমরা
22 people have died with coronavirus in the last 24 hours. The death toll now stands at 672. On the other hand, 2,381 people tested positive in the last 24 hours. With this, the total number of infected has reached 49,534. This was disclosed in a regular bulletin of Health Directorate.
গত 24 ঘন্টায় নমুনা সংগৃহীত হয়েছে
13,104 samples are collected in last 24 hours and 11,439 samples are diagnosed. 2,381 people are affected in last 24 hours. The total affected are 49,534 people. 816 people have recovered in last 24 hours and 22 have died in last 24 hours.
এ পর্যন্ত মৃত্যুবরণ করলেন 672 জন।
Road transport services, including buses and minibuses, resumed today after being suspended more than 2 months back to slow the transmission of COVID-19 in the country. They are charging 60% more than the previous bus fare as per the government circular, he added. The presence of passengers is very thin. The government suspended operations of all public transport from March 26. On Thursday, the government announced to resume operations of public transport on a limited scale, maintaining all health safety guidelines. On the other hand, Jatri Kollan Shomiti has demanded to stay the order to hike bus fare. Flight operations have resumed on 3 domestic routes after 2 months of public holiday. Though there were 24 flights, 2 flights of Sylhet, 1 each of Chattogram and Saidpur were cancelled due to passenger crisis. The flight is operated by Bangladesh Biman, Novair and US Bangla Airlines. There will be 11 daily flights on Dhaka Chattogram, Dhaka route, 9 on Dhaka Soyedpur, Dhaka route and 4 on Dhaka Sylhet to Dhaka route. However, international flights will be suspended till June 15. As per the instruction, at least 1 seat has been left vacant between the 2 passengers, if not of the same family on each flight. For this, at least 30% seats have to be left vacant. All flight staff must wear mask, gloves and disposable head caps. Meanwhile, flights have been taking off and landing in the capital as well as other airports since morning. The first flight left Chattogram Shah Amanat Airport for Dhaka at 8:20 am. The airport authorities take adequate measures to accommodate the passengers in compliance with the hygiene rules. Besides, passenger vehicles are not allowed near the terminal. Shah Amanat Airport will operate by 6 US Bangla, 3 Novair and 2 Bangladesh Biman flights throughout the day. In addition, 70% of the scheduled seats are being taken on each flight. On the other hand, the first flight from Saidpur Airport in Nilphamari was scheduled to leave at 8:45 am, but it left at 9:30 am. Authorities also said 6 flights would take off and land at the airport throughout the day. The train is running in a limited range with half the passengers following the health guideline. At present, 8 pairs of trains are running all over the country. 11 more pairs of trains will be added from Wednesday. The Sonar Bangla Express left Dhaka for Chattogram at 7 am and the Bonalota Express left Dhaka for Rajshahi at 1:15 pm. Hygiene is being followed to prevent corona infection as well as ensuring social distance. Various security measures have been put in place to enter the station. All tickets are being sold online to avoid crowds. Passenger trains have been closed since March 25 after a general holiday was declared to prevent corona transmission. Government will take further strict decision if condition deteriorates owing to coronavirus pandemic. This was stated by Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obaidul Kader through a video-con message on Monday.
Bus services have resumed today, maintaining the health rules. Government has coordinated the fare based on reality. The government will take further strict decision if situation deteriorates.
The government has put caution in the air after unlocking everything without considering the gruesomeness of corona. This was stated by Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir at press briefing. Later, Fakhrul alleged government has hiked the bus fare for protecting the interest of the owners.
The present situation of the government is they put caution in the air because they failed to tackle the ongoing coronavirus situation.
RAB have arrested the mastermind of a human trafficking group in connection with the killing of 26 Bangladeshis in Libya. This was disclosed at a press briefing of RAB3.
As per his statement, in last 10 years, he sent 300 people in abroad through illegal process. This trafficking group also demand ransom from the families.
The world's health system is now a much talked issue in the corona epidemic. Therefore, in the upcoming national budget, the health sector is getting allocation of Taka 27,800 crore, which is a little more than 5% of the total budget. Analysts say allocations of this sector should be increased to address the current corona crisis. They also urge to spend a large part of the allocation to ensure quality treatment. However, the statistics show that even though the allocation for the health sector has increased in the last 6 budgets, it has revolved around 4% of the budget. Despite the increase in money, analysts do not see any good news for the health sector in this year's allocation. There is a talk of a budget proposal of Taka 5,26,000 crore for the fiscal year 2020 to 21 in the National Assembly on June 11, of which the health sector will get Taka 27,800 crore. The demand for medical oxygen has increased in the retail sector due to coronavirus pandemic. Oxygen cylinders worth Taka 12,000 are being sold at Taka 16,000 to 18,000. Many are stockpiling cylinders at home for fear of being infected. Producers and retailers said rising transport costs, the inability to import cylinders, and the manipulation of some unscrupulous traders have manipulated the price. People with COVID-19, a respiratory disease, have to be given artificial oxygen if their condition is complicated. As a result, many of those receiving treatment from home are rushing to oxygen stores. In the last 2 months, sales in medical oxygen stores have increased several hundred times. The sellers have also increased the prices, realizing the opportunity. 2 months ago, a 1.36 cubic meter oxygen cylinder was sold for Taka 12,000, but now it is being sold at Taka 16,500.